Good morning, children. Today, let us to learn understanding laws from political science. All persons in independent India are equal before the law. In short, we learn it as all the people are equal before the law. The same thing is here. Either that person may be rich or poor, minister or common people, it doesn't matters to the law. Actually, the rule of law means all laws apply equally to all the citizens of the country and no one can be above the law. Rules made by the or the laws that we have that all apply equally to and each and every citizen of the country and no one is given right to violate the law. Neither a government official, nor a wealthy person, nor even the president of the country is above the law. The law is final. It is believed that the British colonialists they introduced the rule of law in India. Already you studied in history that the rules, the punishments were different according to the different regions, different kingdoms. The kings used to make rules, the kings used to make laws, but uniformity in the law, it is brought by Britishers. Historians have disputed this claim on several grounds, stating that colonial law was arbitrary. One best example of arbitrariness that continued to exist as a part of British law is the Sedition Act of 1870. According to that, any person who is protesting or criticizing the British government could be arrested without due trial, without any intimation. Indian nationalists began protesting and criticizing the arbitrary use of authority by the British. So finally, by the end of the 19th century, the Indian legal profession began emerging and demanded the respect in colonial courts. With the adoption of the constitution, the rule of law served as the foundation on which our representatives began making laws for the country. How do new laws come about? Okay, you may have questions. Okay, we have laws, we have rules. Who make these? How we will come to know? Because these rules and laws, these may be made in central government or in state government. So how can we come to know about it? Isn't it? The parliament plays an important role in making a law. An important role of the parliament is to be sensitive to the problems faced by the people. The parliament should know what problems are faced by citizens. The Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act came into effect in 2006. So here parliament came to know that women are facing domestic violence. Domestic violence, they are killed, burnt, tortured, mentally or physically abused because of dowry. Many cases were filed, so parliament came to know it should be stopped. To stop this, it started the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act and it came into effect in the year of 2006. The role of citizens is crucial in helping parliament to frame different concerns that people might have into laws. Unpopular and controversial laws. Of course, children, parliament will take care of people. It's a citizen. Even though some of the times, not all the times, some of the times, some laws that are made by the parliament itself, it may create controversies. It may be so unpopular. Can you give any example for this? Okay, let me to tell you. Some years back in Ilkal itself, the rule have come that is a helmet is compulsory. and those who not wore helmet had to pay fine, isn't it? But it was not so popular. Many of the people went against of it. Elders, age old people said, as we are age old, we have lost the sense of hearing. If we use helmets continuously, if someone blow horn, we may be unable to hear. We may have to face problem. And the young people, just they took it as a challenge and they passed exactly in front of the police that they should not catch them without wearing helmets. Children, once you just think for whose purpose that rule was made by the parliament, for the protection of themselves or for us, isn't it? Though that is made for the protection of us, but that is an unpopular law, isn't it? The citizens also criticized the laws by holding public meetings, writing in the newspapers, reporting to TV channels, and by giving pamphlets and all. Actually, in a democracy like ours that we have, citizens can express their unwillingness to accept repressive laws framed by the parliament. So here the people, if they don't like the rules, if they don't like the laws that are made by the parliament, then they oppose it. They criticize these laws by holding public meetings, writing in the newspapers, reporting to TV channels, and in other ways too. When people feel that a wrong law has been passed, then there is a pressure on the parliament to change it. So automatically, if the large number of people are not so happy, not satisfied by the law made by the parliament, then there will be pressure to the parliament to change the law that is made by itself. Our role as a citizen does not end with electing our representatives. So we think, okay, we have elected representatives, now our duty has completed. No, that's absolutely wrong. We need to bear in mind that it is the extent of involvement and enthusiasm of the people that helps parliament to perform its representative functions properly. Every one of us think very well, yeah, I have voted, a representative is chosen, now my duty is completed, now let me to take a rest. If you think in that way, then you are absolutely wrong. Being citizen of the country, it is our duty that we have to support our parliament in performing its representative functions in a proper way. Isn't it, children? Okay, children, take care.